All right. Looks like we are live, going to all my different channels at the moment. Hey everyone, welcome back. I know it's been quite some time since I've done a broadcast here. There's been a lot going on in my personal life, and as you can see, I'm in a different room here, renting a place right now, so I can get back on my feet. So just bear with me as I do, transition through all this stuff. And this setup here is a little temporary. I've got my gaming laptop right here, a big monitor over here that I'll be playing the games on, and my camera right here in front of me. So I'll be looking around in different places. I know my traditional setup used to have my camera, right behind the laptop, so it looks like I'm talking to you directly, but yeah, it is what it is. So Marvel Midnight Suns is the newest game that I've had in my catalog here, and I've started playing a little bit of it just to kind of get it going, but let's just jump into it. I'm not that far in, and we'll see what this thing is all about.
Again. I knew that.
It's a little laggy. This game eats up a lot of processing power for sure. It's graphic intensive. It's a little laggy. This game eats up a lot of processing power for sure. It's graphic intensive. It's a little laggy. This game eats up a lot of processing power for sure. It's graphic
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
Sorry, I'm just working with my configuration here.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle...
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do... I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I assure you, there is nothing to fear here.
Well, it's easy to say not to be scared of things that go bump in the night when you are a thing that goes bump in the night. I don't even watch horror movies, and now I'm living in one.
Horror movies?
Oh, you'll love them. Imagine a painting come to life. Moving, talking, telling a story, one that just happens to be pulled from your very worst nightmare. Or just stop by my room. Fairly certain there's one hanging there already. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you.
I don't think
Oh, and if you hear the
when I
shrieking
customize
in
my
the room,
character,
please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
this guy, his face, he's so young, and the hairstyle and everything, and it doesn't match his voice. I should have spent more time customizing him before just jumping in.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason, but it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might
pretty
ask,
cool.
Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Interesting. Nice. This is more fitting of the time period he's in anyway.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Painting. There we go.
We were all so happy then.
Go to sleep. Alright. What happened? Don't tell me it froze. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna have to force quit this. Like I said, this game sucks up a lot of processing power. And my laptop, as beefy as it is, I mean, it's a pretty powerful machine. Alright. Let's try this again. I've got a pretty huge display right here. It's like 32 inches maybe. It's a TV actually, not a display. Just using it as one. Alright. Looks like it's working. Very slowly. Alright. Let's try this again. Yes, it didn't look up.
We must fall back. Where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little.
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, start with the trust of your presence in the forge. I think there's another present for you.
Alright, go to the forge.
Always on the hunt, right?
Controls are a little sensitive. Let's see if we can adjust the mouse. Alright, let's see if that works.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told him no more gun.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Looks pretty cool.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Fascinating.
Nice. Checking out things around the room.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting Pool, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
More talking.
Ah, Hunter. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources,
For those
all
of
my
you
gifts, I should have seen this
that
outcome spelled
don't
out
know,
in sacred
he's talking about
geometry of this universe
Venom,
years ago.
like Spider-Man's
But I
villain, Venom.
miscalculated.
Venom looked very different. A little, well, not entirely different, but he looked different from what we're used to in the comics.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock.
Yep.
He is something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
I'm not one to go through all these talk scenes or these cut scenes. I'd like to kind of get back to the action. No. This can't be the next thing. Okay, once we analyze the gamma coil again.
Hey, Hunter. Just give me a minute. How does this look?
Maybe I never actually analyzed it to begin with, so. Let's do.
Hunter, you have a minute? Come meet me in the yard.
Talk to Blade.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
None.
All right then.
The game is going through. I'm skipping some of the stuff where you're learning about the characters because I know who Blade is, I know who Iron Man, Doctor Strange are, all that stuff. So I'm just skipping it, and it's probably not anything of value anyway.
Hunter.
Let's see.
Ready to work? I think we
Two
got something
copies
for
of a
everyone.
non-upgraded ability. Let's try this.
Later.
Very cool.
What's shit? Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Doctor Strange picked the right
Carol
demon
Danvers.
to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
All right, then. Looked like it wanted me to go to the map and do something. It's just highlighted down there. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are... The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately,
Whoa.
ever since, the problem.
This chair's a little wobbly.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Select mission.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block.
Alright, nice. Let's see, what can I... Oh, whoa, sweet. What is... Interesting. Man. Let's go with this one. This one looks... Let's customize blade a little bit. Well, let me... There we go. I'll stick with his default outfit. Continue.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you. This area in particular?
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse. So we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Gotta say, the story's pretty cool. I love the whole idea of going through like a Stargate like thing that we just went through.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Yep, Captain Marvel just blasts her way into things.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Can I do a combo of sorts? Boom.
Now that was something.
It was something. That was a pretty hard attack.
Your mother.
Ouch.
This is a serious predicament for you.
Nice. What is going on here? So, intern. There we go.
This is getting old.
Hardly a scratch.
It's interesting how they've kind of taken the whole like RPG like or real-time strategy type aspect of this game and merged it with the whole turn-based fighting and cards that we're seeing in pretty much all these mobile games out there.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
I'm on it.
Oh, that was
I
awesome.
see why so many fear your strength.
Go binary. Let's see what this looks like. Nice.
It's about
I think you got him.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
That's still not gonna be enough.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
Be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
You have earned this. Hail that. You had your chance to escape. It's weak, even for Hydra.
This one's tough.
By her command.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Boom.
You kissed the mother with that mouth? Let's do this.
Interesting.
Getting better every day.
You were too weak for this fight.
Go, now!
Quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
That's something.
Get her!
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Never seen that before.
Nice move.
Ought to make things interesting.
For the mother!
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
They're a little slow attacking. They could speed this part up.
They got me on lock.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here.
Let's see if we can.
Don't blink.
Clear a path.
Now they're really in trouble.
Alright, immune and knockback. Let's try.
Here we go. Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third
Alright.
string?
That was cool. Busted his shield.
Must have angered them.
That's not supposed to hurt.
reinforcements.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Let's see.
Maybe we can talk about this.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
I feel more like myself every day. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Let's see how tough you are.
They need help!
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
That was something.
Fifth of Radiance. Let's see.
Take this. You think after 80 years
Nice.
failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already? Let's do it.
I don't want to go. Don't want to waste my binary.
Got a friend in need.
I guess you don't know who I am.
Not a problem. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
Oh, maybe I will. Never mind.
Maybe you should teach me that one. I'll put this to good use.
I will not fall again.
Fall back and regroup.
We can all join Lilith together.
That's one hell of a move. Exactly what I needed. Playtime's over. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Does someone feel a breeze?
We've done it.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Definitely a unique game, for sure. What? Oh my gosh. Good thing it auto-saves. Yeah. Sorry, it just crashed, guys. It said my video card was not at... Didn't have enough horsepower, but it does, technically. Anyway, it's getting a little late, so I'll pick up, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe at an earlier time as well. But, we'll just cut it off for here and hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast.